Hey people of the VC, it's Andy Cloudy Milder. Another VCLT video. This time it's a Grail in the Mail, and it's from Jim Davies. Jim Davies he's been a bit of a superstar with regards to VCLT recently. If you're subscribed to the same people I am, you'd have seen numerous packages he's sent out in the last couple of months, and just shows what an amazingly generous guy he is. I know very little about him. He doesn't make videos. I've corresponded with him probably the minimum amount you can do, really, when you're sending a package to and from, transferring address, and he's not even a subscriber. He doesn't even watch my videos, which makes it all the more remarkable, really. Obviously a very honest guy, because he was quite happy to tell me that he's not subscribed, doesn't watch my videos, but that's fine. So I'd made a comment on a video that Darcy had done recently, where he'd shown the great Metal Church debut album, a reissue it picked up, and I just made a comment about my irrational attitude when it comes to 80s music, in that if I can't get or while I'm waiting for an 80s OG, I'll make do with the CD, because I can't bring myself to own a reissue without first hearing the original. And Jim replied to that comment and said, I've got an original, it's a US pressing, you're welcome to have that, get Darcy to pass on my address. So I didn't know what to say. Well, obviously I said yes, and it arrived today. Now, he also said he's thrown in a couple of CDs as well, which he certainly didn't have to. I mean, the Metal Church debut album, an original pressing, is the Electra one, not the original one. I class this as the original, certainly for what I was looking for. I can feel that. It feels like it's boxed up separately, so incredibly well packaged. And I had pre-opened the package, but I hadn't realised the package inside it would also be so well packed. So bear with me while I just get this out. I feel really excited by this, because I've been looking for a copy of this album for a long time. Obviously, being in the UK, I've been concentrating my search over here and expected to pick this up as a UK or European pressing, but more than happy to have a US pressing of this. I'm not that anal about pressings itself. Right, okay, well packaged, 2 stuffers in there, superb stuff, and it's bagged as well. So there we have it. Finally making it into my collection. Thank you ever so much, Jim. That is just absolutely superb. I'm very familiar with this album. I've been listening to it on CD for years now. It's got the original Electra inner sleeve as well, and I cannot wait to give that one a spin. Fantastic, Jim. As I say, you don't know me, but I'm so grateful that you decided to send this to me. Completely made up. Such a kind gesture. Thank you again, sir. Now, you said that you'd thrown in a few CDs as well. As I say, you didn't have to do that at all, but let's see what you've done. Let's see what it's like. Oh, there's a note as well. I'll check the note after. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, you're kidding me. New Flotsam Jetsam album. I wasn't expecting that at all. I've yet to pick that up. I rarely pick up brand new albums on CD, but I did go to see Flotsam and Jetsam with the Rock Scouts and Metal and Mickey over in Glasgow a few months back, and that's fantastic. That's so brilliant. Still sealed as well. I don't know what I was expecting when you said you throw a couple of extra CDs in there. I thought there would just be, some odds and ends, but that is certainly not odd and certainly not an end. Oh my god! Wings of War by Overkill, still sealed again. In fact, when we saw Flotsam and Jetsam, they were supporting Overkill, and I've yet to pick this one up as well. Wow, I'm not often speechless, but that is absolutely superb. What do you have? I was talking to Mike Metal Mickey about this the other day. Grand Magus, their again new album this year. I'm wondering, do you whether you work for Nuclear Blast, Jim? Because again, it's sealed and it's one that is high on my want list, and you've either talked to somebody about the kind of music I want, or you've just I'm that predictable if you don't watch my videos that you that is cool as well. So this is a band that I know very well from the 80s. In fact, well, I've only got one of their albums, and it's superb. Early new wave of British heavy metal bands, and I think this is the new album they released really recently, haven't reformed, and it's Prey Mantis Gravity, and I have no idea how they sound now, so I'm only familiar with their 80s work, and this is from last year, I think. So, and again, that's sealed as well. I mean, I'm genuinely blown away. This was more than enough. I mean, VCLT is great when people send it to you, but if you get something that you've been looking for a really long time, and then that as well, I thank you so much, Jim. It's just I'm not going to ramble on too much more, because I'm just going to say thank you so much a few times more, and it's just going to get embarrassing. But so Jim's from Texas. Texas is the only state in the US I've ever really visited. I've been there about 6 or 7 times. Looking at Jim's address, it's I mean, Texas is huge, and I've only been to Austin and Houston. I used to work at a company and have to go out to Austin a fair amount, and I've got family in Houston at the moment, and was out there a couple of years ago. I love that place. And now I've met somebody else from Texas who is a very generous guy. I'm going to close it here now before I gush too much. Thanks again, Jim. Really appreciate it. Bye now.